Today we gather here relatively happier than previous meetings to reflect on a significant chapter in our history. I'm not a proud player in that history because I'm part of the group that should have, could have resolved the issues during our times in leadership. We gather to reflect on this chapter in our history, a chapter marked by resilience, struggles, and a quest for justice. We're here to acknowledge what has become the longest strike in the world. A strike that has lasted 33 years, spanning over 3 decades of hardship and perseverance. For those who may not be aware, it was on the 27th of February 1991, during the interim government after 1987 coup, that around 368 mine workers in Vatukoula took a stand. They embarked on a strike to seek justice pertaining to their employment terms and conditions. They had no other choice. They were compelled to fight for their rights, to fight for their dignity, to fight for their livelihoods. Since that day, they have been waiting for justice. A wait that has stretched on for far too long. The impact of this strike has really been profound. It has devastated the lives and livelihoods of countless miners and their families and community. Over the years, we have witnessed families shattered by the weight of uncertainty and despair. Many have struggled to make ends meet, facing challenges that no one should have to endure. The emotional and financial toll has been immense, and the scars of this struggle run deep. This handover is also a reflection of the coalition government commitment to resolving the long-standing strike that have affected workers and their families and dependents since 1991. We recognize the challenges faced by the mining workers, their families, and community, challenges that have persisted for far too long. For so long. Today I stand as your Prime Minister and head of government with a strong commitment to address the issues head on and to ensure that the affected workers remaining and the dependents remaining are compensated accordingly. The coalition government has made it a priority to engage in meaningful dialogue with the Vatukoula Gold Mine Workers Union in settling this matter. This cheque that you will get today represents not only financial support, but a bit of compensation to the challenges faced that have resulted from the unresolved employment issues that have affected most families' livelihoods. Today, as we reflect on this long journey, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt apology to the workers and their dependents for the prolonged wait that they have endured. We recognize the pain, the suffering that has accompanied this strike, and we acknowledge the sacrifices that have been made by those of you who have stood firm in your conviction. To the workers of Vatukoula, we thank you for your unwavering patience and resilience. Your courage in the face of adversity has not gone unnoticed. You have shown us the true meaning of strength and determination. Your fight for justice is an inspiration to us all. I also wish to thank the Fiji Trade Union Congress, General Secretary Mr. Felix Anthony, for his support and collaboration with the government in bringing this major injustice inflicted upon our mine workers for many years to a virtual conclusion. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Employment and the Office of the Prime Minister for working in collaboration with the Vatukoula mine workers that has resulted in the handing over of the cheque today. Especially to the Minister for Employment, the Honorable Agnidev Singh, and his Permanent Secretary, Mr. Maritino Neamani, for your leadership and dedication in bringing this long pending matter to a closure. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a significant milestone in our ongoing commitment towards the Vatukoula long pending strike. I also understand that our coalition government commitment to settle this longest dispute will probably enable ILO to remove Fiji's name from the records of non-behaving nations around the world who have irresponsible attitude to their workers, but we leave it to them to make that judgment. It is with great pride and a sense of responsibility that I stand before you to hand over the cheque to the Vatukoula Gold Mine Workers Union, amounting to $3.6 million that will cater in some way. Well, it will cater as the first tranche payment of the $10 million or $10,000 per mine worker, while the second tranche payment of $15,000 per mine worker will be paid from the 25-26 budget. Ladies and gentlemen, before handing over this cheque to the President of the Vatukoula Mine Workers Union, I assure you all that the government coalition, or the coalition government, will continue to promote decent work and social justice and ensure that workers' rights are well protected at all times. On the note, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to hand over your cheque.